So that forecast for 2012 is quite promising. We have been experiencing growth in the emerging markets. All the emerging markets are experiencing a great internal development on their economies. So this is pushing very much the development for the luxury market. On more mature, let's say the first world economies, you still see some growth, specific opportunities in the markets. So the forecast for 2012, I would say, is promising, especially for those brands which are investing in content, investing on their own private labels, on the extension of their offer. So it's a good beginning of the year, and we see a quite important future for 2012. I think we will see a continuous development on accessories. Accessories was in 2011 one of the strongest segment of development, and this will probably continue in 2012. There are, of course, opportunities in any other segments like ready-to-wear, like jewelry and watches. But fashion accessories, especially bags, and shoes have been quite strong, and this is a tendency that should continue in the year of 2012. In period of crisis, you see more and more clients looking for value, looking for content, and those brands which has a very clear statement and a very clear value added are probably the one who can mostly develop and most growth. So the consumer habits, you will see two different consumer habits. First, on the emerging markets, where you have brands which are with products which are quite iconic, and then there's a demand for people who are entering and experiencing the luxury market for the first time, which are eager to consume, eager to get products which are already well known and iconic. So this is a tendency you will still see in the market. On other markets, more mature, there still will be a very strong demand for luxury brands, which you see products which had already a long-lasting, and brands which had a long-lasting history, developing new products, enlarging their product offer and category. So I don't see especially a segment or a specific one, but all of them has a very good opportunity to growth. Even besides the question of the economic crisis, which of course affect very much the emotional attitude of the client, and this is something which can always create an impact on the buying mode, on the expenditures of the client. Brazil, like other Latin countries, they are very emotional clients. They are very aware of the international trends in the market. They follow a lot in the internet, on the magazines. So, of course, they are eager to consume the last hit, the last product, or the last development. So the glamorous side and the fashion side is still very strong. But on the other hand, you must realize there's a value for a luxury product, and of course the quality is a crucial item, and they're paying value for quality. So quality will always be linked as a basis of any luxury brand. So I think that both goes together, and it depends much more on the maturity of the client, on the maturity of the market, if this is something more kind of an impulse, or it's more a client who is entering, experiencing for the first time, they gain access. You see the money moving very quickly in the market in Brazil. There's an enlargement of the upper middle class in Brazil. The consumption is in growth. The market rate of employment is strong. So this is all adds potential opportunities for the market. So you have both tendencies going together for glamour and for quality. Well, Italy has always been known for the creativity and for the capacity and the talent for design and for the fabrics. This always has been a reference in the market, and for sure it will always continue to be. It's a very strong base on creation, on development, on technique, on innovation. So Italy has been very, very strong, and the textiles of Italy has always been a benchmark for everywhere. So not only by the quality, but by the creativity and the level of innovation, capacity to surprise the world year after year in terms of new tendency, new development, new products, new techniques, and it's a very strong and will always be a very strong reference worldwide. You see more and more the social media, the power of the social media. We have been seeing in 2011 on the Middle East and in different countries. So, of course, this also, we are inserted, the luxury market is inserted in the worldwide scenario. And, of course, you see buying habits, the speed of development and of acceptance of a product. So those who are more creative, more innovative, will always take the lead. And this is something which any luxury brand today knows the importance of a quick development, not losing the roots, not losing the quality which has always been present in their products. And so more and more, I think that the internet and the level of information and the quick of response is something which plays a big challenge in the industry. So this will also influence the behavior of clients. Nevertheless, we know that the luxury market, it's something which is there to stay, have more perennial values, and those are values which are everlasting. But anyhow, the response and the capacity of development of each brand is always linked to their ability to innovate and to ever develop and evolve along the time.